Welcome to Breaking News Wahala. The news these are in a recent video. We have seen queer persons being beaten. The video you are about to see, it's a different one. Viewers' discretion is advised. A young man was given to an odogu to take care of in his house. And news getting to us here at Kuru Talk is that this odogu began to sexually exploit this young man, this young boy, and the neighbors had to come to the safety of this young boy and ask what has been happening. And the young boy say, "My oga, they knock me." And they say, "Eh." They now say, "I bend down, show us your nyash." The young boy bend down, show them their nyash. I don't know what they wanted that information for, but you know, we bring you the best in LGBTQI news. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And joining me on this segment is Mr. Kelechi Achafo. Mr. Kelechi, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you very much, Chimeze. And how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm doing better than your hair, by the way. Thank you. I like your new style. And finally, viewers, we're going to allow you to watch this video. Kuru Talk starts now.
Why the fuck is your boy? Mama, why the fuck is your boy? Why the fuck? Why the fuck is your boy? Stay here, stay here. Sit down for ground, sit down. No, they like that. Why the fuck is your boy? Be a man, sit down there. Open your mouth, see. There is nothing for police boy to do. So what is this boy doing? Why the fuck?
Thank you for taking your time to watch this said video. A recap of the news. A young man was given to a young CEO to take care of and learn an apprentice work. But this young guy decided to use this teenager as experimentals for his sexual exploitation. The neighbor got to discover about what has been going on behind the four walls of their house and decided to interject and come to the rescue of this young teenager. Mr. Kelechi, to you, what you have to say after seeing that video?
And what I have to say is that that's very, very shameful. Like I always say, children are gifts from God and they should not be, they are precious and should not be exploited.
Who told the children are gifts from God?
Maybe you could say they are gifts from the devil. People are watching you, so there will be thousands of people that might even end up watching this and they would see your opinion on what you think about children.
I only asked you, who told you children are the gift from God?
Children are gifts from God, and that's what I feel. That's my own opinion. I feel like
so you're basing children are gifts from God from your feelings. Carry on.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chimeze. As I was saying earlier, children are gifts from God, and they should be protected by all costs. And seeing somebody, it's bad enough that you are queer. Being queer comes with a lot of stigma, comes with a lot of watching you with certain eyes. And then when you add it with being a pedophile, it's just a template for you to be lynched fully, for you to be mobbed, for you to be attacked, and for you to just be maybe even slaughtered on the spot.
But Kelechi, would you agree with me that the letter is LGBTQIA+? What is the plus in the symbol of the community?
Plus stands for other things like allies, like demisexuals and this thing. There is no any tag that welcomes pedophile. Pedophilia has no place in any and every society. And let's not please limit a pedophile or being a pedophile to the LGBT community. In fact, we've seen more cases in straight community being pedophile than the LGBT community. It's even a landslide when it comes to that. To my older men assaulting younger girls, and older women assaulting younger boys than maybe male to male or female to female assault or pedophilia. The statistics speak for themselves. But like I will say again, like I was coming back to saying earlier, is that when it comes to news like this, it's actually a very, very sad one in the community, because these are news that we cannot defend. I don't think anybody in their sane mind would defend it. I don't know if it's defend, it's insane to me. But what I would say is that this is quite a shameful one. It is a shameful one, if I'm being honest, because I expect people, if you are, thank God for social media. Social media plays a lot of power, I would say, in everyone's hands. The power for you to meet people, the power for you to interact. If you are truly horny and you are truly looking for someone like you in the LGBT community, there are many applications and many ways that you could find people. There are many ways, from the app, the Max
Mr. Kelechi, sorry to cut you short, but can I ask you a very honest question? Have you had sexual encounter with someone older than you, above 10 years older than you, or 20 years older than you? Yes or
that
no?
will not be, even if I had sex with that person, that will not be counted as pedophilia.
But don't you think that actions like that is what encouraging pedophilia?
If I marry, no, that's it. That please, yeah, legal. There's a legal age for something. There's an age whereby you can be, they classify it as, okay, now you can finally have sex. Like
so if a 90 years old grandmother wants to marry a 25 years old young boy, is that not still pedophilia?
That's not pedophilia. Please, people, there's no age limit. Once you are in the legal age, I feel like, please don't make a mistake like this. So our viewers will not think that you are uneducated.
I'm not uneducated. I'm only asking.
Yeah. You are comparing apples and oranges. Please.
I'm not. Kelechi, can I?
You are comparing apples and oranges.
Can I please speak? There's freedom of
speech. Go ahead.
I'm not saying.
It's not about freedom of speech. It's about not comparing apples and oranges.
I'm not comparing apples and oranges. I'm only in a situation like this is a society where we have said that pedophilia is not okay, and I do agree pedophilia is not okay. But what I'm saying is that behaviors like this that allows older people come and pick younger boys, sugar daddy, sugar mommy, these are the things that encourages pedophilia, because most of these young people don't have a source of livelihood and they want to become sex workers. And you see some of them, some younger queer people in the community say, I like older men. Maybe we are addressing one thing, which is the law, which is the illegal part of pedophilia, but is there not more to what we see in our community? Because for a young person to be looking for an elderly person, it means the person has daddy issues or mommy's issue. It means that the person was either abused. We've also even had Obed come on Q Talk and say when he was 7, his uncle molested him while beating him. So is there more that we are not addressing far beyond the result of pedophilia? That is my question to you.
Your question to me is a very, very interesting and fantastic question. But I will still say it again. Anybody can, once you have gotten to the age of consent, you can be with whoever you want to be with. And the age of consent here, funny enough, I thought I was going to be 18, but it was 16 when I moved to the UK. I mean, if not for when I had interactions with friends, I found that it was 16 years. Like once a child is 16, or once a person is 16, they can decide who they want to be with. And a 16-year-old can be with a 55-year-old. I mean, you might find it strange, but it's not against the law. It's not illegal. It's when you start having sex with or sexual. Okay, I'm sorry, just to put a disclaimer too. If you are with someone younger than the age of 18, you can't sell and you can't send them sexual photos. Like it's illegal for you to send them sexual explicit photos like nudes and everything. And I still find it weird because I feel like if that's illegal,
but you can have sex with a person.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I find it weird. That's why I'm like, just make it 18. Just make it 18. Just round it up. Like round it up at 16 or round it up at 18. And just make it like you can send nudes at 16 or you can send nudes at 18. If you feel like 16 is wrong, then make it 18. Because it just feels like one leg here, one leg there, which is just a weird law and a topic for another day. But circling back to this, like I was saying earlier, for me, I feel like it's just very, very sad that news like this comes out. I will say it again. If you have gotten to the age of consent and you want to be with whoever you want to be with, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't find that weird that people might look at it or some kind of way. No. What we have a problem with is that we don't have community members going for younger people, becoming pedophiles. Pedophiles have no place in this community, whether we like it or not, and they must be fished out, raided, and handed over to the police and persecuted. That's what I believe in. Thank you very much, Chimezie.
Thank you, Mr. Kelechi, for that beautiful rendition. Closing of the news. A young man was caught in an act of pedophilia where he had a young apprentice under his care and he was sexually molesting him. Our urge to you viewers, please comment what your thoughts are on this age gap and pedophilia. Please write to us concerning such situation. If you also notice that such things are happening in your neighborhood, please comment. What is the right step to take? Is it by bringing them out, videoing them, and putting a minor on camera and ruining his future and his destiny? Are they not child ministry, or yes, child ministry, or Ministry of Child and Health Education? What is the Ministry of Child and Health Education doing? What is the Ministry of Human Rights doing? We have seen so much go in our community, and we have seen little of what Human Rights Watch, and even Ministry of Child and Education, Women's Affairs, etc., all those bobo to we have seen little. Even our NGO, we have seen little of their work in our community. Thank you for watching. I remain Chimereze Henry Ahonaya, and this has been Breaking News Wahala.